Are you a STEM major? Do you like math? Do you hate understanding things and grasping ideas and topics? Well, I got the course for you, physics. If you love the idea of only understanding a question when you see the answer and not giving a flying fuck about precision of constants, such as pi being 3.14 instead of just pi, then physics is right up your alley. To top everything off, you will have a professor who simply believes he's better than you because he understands physics and actively gives you nothing to study from except notes that look like my elementary essay. Alright, enough with the sarcasm. Physics is fucking difficult, and depending on where you take it, it is much harder than it needs to be. And more than likely, unless you're actively studying physics, which in that case, good luck bro, is completely not part of your major. Then again, a lot of university class requirements aren't even directly related to your major. Yes, I will be using my biology knowledge to see if my A10 Warthog is alive or not. When I took physics, I spent all my time studying for it, and I still couldn't breach past a 90 on my exams. Now, you might be thinking, that is actually very good. Well, let me show you what my score is before the curve on my highest exam. Yeah, I sacrificed all my other classes for physics alone. It was that bad. People would pass by me in the library and looked horrified at the sheer insanity that was written on my paper, while I'm trying to understand how to calculate the potential difference between two parallel plates and the velocity of a particle inside it. Engineers looked at me and saw it as my canon event into upper level engineering, where it only gets worse. What's even crazy is that word for word, bar for bar, my professor literally told our class that he does not care about the textbook not having answers to practice questions. First off, we weren't even given a textbook. Second off, how the fuck do you expect people to learn from their mistakes if they don't know if they made a mistake in the first place? Brother literally said to ask other students to solve it, but they don't understand either. So you just want students to be confidently incorrect? Look, I'm not here to trash on people, but sometimes when I pass by the business building that has rolling chairs and desk space with trays at the bottom of the seat, I can't help but feel betrayed when I see them learn about how to factor out a variable while I'm learning about how to find a particular baseball has motion or not when being hit by Shohei Ohtani. Love that guy, by the way. Not to mention that the building the lecture is in is extremely run down and the pull-out table is 5 pounds away from collapsing the entire lecture hall. But no, the university must renovate the business building for the 4th time in a row. Nothing is more humbling than taking any upper level math class in college, and honestly, I can't even consider physics 1, let alone physics 2, an upper level math class. I have taken a glimpse at the peak, but there was actually just a cloud blocking my way. On one of my exams, I was so confident on the answer only to be completely wrong because I didn't convert one of my units correctly. So you're telling me it didn't take 600,000 volts to shoot an electron through a velocity selector? I should have known something was wrong. You're telling me that I could be responsible for making sure planes don't fall out of the sky after that blunder? I don't think engineering is it for me, dog. I believe that I was at least above average in math, but my god, I'll be damned that I'll feel like a turd when I get into differential equations. I applaud architects, physicists, engineers, and anyone who works in highly technical math fields who are able to comprehend these mind-boggling principles. Every single time I struggle in these classes, I can't help but wonder how historical people even make this shit up. Like, how the fuck did they find out that magnets can make induced current? Faraday was way ahead of his time. For anyone taking physics or any upper level mathematics, I applaud you and wish you good luck.